doing a soul connections reading tonight. It's going to be for anybody who is interested in someone in a romantic sense. Usually my readings do resonate more with people who have been in some sort of contact and had some sort of relationship with the individual, but doesn't have to be. In other words, this person has to know you exist in order for these readings to apply. So this is going to be a soul connections reading, and I'm just going to draw cards and see what comes out. See what God and the spirits would like us to know for anybody who's drawn to this reading regarding the person of interest, their love interest. First card, we've got the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. This person is a playful person, someone who can multitask pretty well, maybe an earth sign energy. They know how to juggle their finances and their work and their home. Potentially juggling partners as well, or has at least one other option. Take what resonates. That might not be the case. Let's see what else comes out. My first reaction is a playful person. Emperor in reverse. It's an Aries energy card. It's kind of a tyrant energy. This is somebody that's overly controlling, selfish to a fault. Doesn't care if they hurt you as long as they're getting their needs met and as long as they feel like they're satisfying their ego. And they have an enormous ego and a fragile ego that causes them to be cruel and mean and tyrannical. So let's see. The Page of Water is a Piscean energy card. It doesn't have to be, could be in one of your charts. Water energy. This is a youth, somebody young at heart. This could be the inner child of this emperor. This emperor in reverse acts out the way that they do because their inner child is extremely sensitive and was taught somewhere along the line that showing emotions or vulnerability was weakness. And so they do their best to cover it up, but they do it the wrong way by overcompensating with a nasty ego. I feel that this person has a loving heart and an active inner child, playful inner child, who sees the game of love as exactly that, a game. So while, no excuses for this person, their ego is abusing individuals if they are two-timing and involved in third-party situations and involving you in third-party situations. That's wrong, okay? But there is this inner child aspect to it that sees it as, just having a good time, just delighting in entertaining themselves. However, there is genuine affection for you from this person, and they would like to come forward with an offer of affection, some sort of communication, a very small one, but they feel very shy about doing it because, again, this person's self-image is not healthy. They are not mature. They're wounded. Got a Tower moment here, so it might come as a big surprise to you to know, just how much this person does care for you, because there hasn't been a new passionate beginning between the two of you. That Tower card is a Scorpio energy card. The Wands are fire, and so the Tower card is talking about a major event which is occurring here with regard to this person's game playing. They've met their match. They think they can juggle, and then they find out that they can't get away with it. So this is due to interference from the universe sort of exposing their game playing, or some other hit to their ego, whether it is that the person that they were involved with, be that you or someone else, has broken up with them because of their game playing, and now they're falling out of their tower and they're no longer going to be able to be together because of this. But it's just an overabundance of ego in the Tower card, I feel. And this has caused them to to hit a wall and to be broken down into a place where they have to face what they've done and experience an ending that's going to lead to a new beginning. But it's a new beginning that is sort of a turnoff to this person. It's a new beginning that this person feels sort of lukewarm about embarking on. Like they don't have a lot of passion for their future after this takedown of their ego, because their ego is everything to them. They misidentify who they really are with their ego personality. And now that that ego is destroyed, they're having to go forward as a more authentic version of themselves. And this is kind of a turnoff for them. And they don't know how to do that. So there's a new beginning here, but this person isn't passionate about it. This is the King of Coins in reverse, so this person is feeling quite unstable. They are in a lower vibrational earth energy, so they might be being clinging on to their material things and their money in sort of a hoarder-like fashion as a way to counteract the fragility and the vulnerability they feel at having had their ego broken down and having been called out on their game playing. Being exposed for the child that they really are inside makes them feel extremely vulnerable, so they're trying to compensate for that. This may make them mean-spirited, sort of nasty-tempered. It's sort of, if they argue or fight with you, then they fight dirty because they're unstable at this time. And the Six of Swords in reverse is talking about them not wanting to move on from this energy. Again, resisting this ego death, this ego transformation. They know they have to go within themselves, inside their head, and really figure out what's going on with them that makes them behave like the tyrant that they've behaved like. But they're resisting that journey. It's like they're scared of their own minds. They're scared of their own clarity and their own truth. They are being spiritually guided, however. This is a Sagittarius card. The Temperance card could be in somebody's chart. Archangel Gabriel is trying to combine their inner child's cup of love with the cup of the divine in order to create something new, something true, something spiritual, something balanced, something fair, something good. Something of a higher vibration, something that's spiritually connected. Spirituality is the opposite of egotism. Their inner child is far more evolved and strong than their ego could ever have been. That's why the universe stepped in and took that out. And they're being spiritually guided to get back in touch with their inner child and with their love, and realize that they can feel vulnerable and strong at the same time, that these two things are not mutually exclusive, and that by doing that they create something new, a blossoming, a flourishing. It sounds some kind of way, but it is like a flourishing or a blossoming of their soul and of their true self. Could be too that this is a water sign trying to come forth to a Sagittarius. Take what resonates, doesn't have to be. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse, again, we have this hoarder energy, this taking things to an extreme, this instability. But it's also a forcing of the letting go of that which does not serve this person anymore, their old ways of being. So they can hold on to their old ways as much as they'd like to, but their guides are guiding them away from that. Like the change is here. And once the change is here, it's like trying to resist the tide. You can't stop it. See, again, divine timing is in order. The wheel of fortune is turning. It's in the upright, so it's turning for the better. This person's realizing that their luck and all the good things they desire in their life is right around the corner if they go with the flow and allow these changes to occur. First of all, they don't really have a choice in the matter, but because they're resisting, the ego does not die easily. It does not transform easily, so it's resisting. But it doesn't matter because the universe is stepping in with the Wheel of Fortune and with the Tower card and making this new beginning happen, regardless whether this person's ready for it, feels ready for it, or doesn't, wants it or doesn't. This is fated, this is destiny, this is destined changes. And this person is, like I said, resisting the changes, resisting the new beginning, being manipulative, really pulling out all the stops to try not to go towards their highest good, to move forward. They're scared. They're very, very scared. They're terrified of losing their financial standing. They're terrified of losing their image, their status that they worked so hard for. They're terrified of losing their foundation in the way that they've always been. But what they don't realize is that it's gone. They don't have a choice. It's over. Ready or not, it's over. There is a water sign energy here. Feminine, a nurturing, loving, mothering, artistic, intuitive type. Somebody that's very beautiful and ethereal in her looks, but she is also somebody that needs to be more discerning and careful in who she places her trust and allows in her inner circle. This could represent you if you're the feminine. This person has resisted moving towards you. They have tried to manipulate you into falling in line and being the way that they have wanted you to be, or to at the very least put up with their nonsense, but you have remained true to yourself. Because I think on some level you have identified with this Page of Cups. You have seen this person for the inner child that they are, and that is what you related to. So you were willing to overlook the game playing and the juggling. You were willing to overlook the nasty disposition towards you. Not because you didn't love yourself, but because you do love yourself, and you see in this other person yourself. A younger, a earlier version of yourself perhaps, but yourself. So this is the soulmate connection. Yet this person has fought you tooth and nail about this because of their fragility, because of their toxic masculinity. Not that masculinity is toxic, that's a term. Toxic masculinity is a differentiation from actual healthy masculinity. It's the poisonous version. It's masculinity in reverse. So let's see. The Eight of Swords. So you have been really feeling stuck with your love for this person, has made you feel trapped to this situation. I think on some level, intuitive as you are, you have always known that you have had it within your power to leave the situation, but you haven't wanted to because you love this person so much. And you know that this person is your temperance. This is a spiritually connected relationship that your two cups come together to make the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate, divinely guided union, the one that results in marriage, the one that results in mutual love, mutual respect. Unfortunately, the Queen is much more mature than the Page. As well-meaning as the Page might be, He still has a lot of growing up to do. He or she has a lot of growing up to do. And this is what has been a major issue for the two of you. It's driven you crazy, basically. And it's driven this person crazy, knowing that they can't shake you. They've wanted to shake you, and they can't. Because you're the world. This is a twin flame union. Take it as it resonates. This is what I'm reading, and this is what I'm getting. The cycle of being in this iffy energy with one another and all the things I've described, this is ending. And it is beginning. And we saw an ending earlier, but what the World card is saying is it's beginning at a higher level. This is a card of graduation. It's graduating from one level to the higher level. So it's more than just an ending and a new beginning. It's moving up. And so this moving up is going from a material plane, the 3D, into the 4D. This is about moving from egoic wants and needs and fears and pettiness and game playing and all of that into a spiritual union and all the trappings that come with it. And it means a lot of newness is going to occur within this connection, a real rejuvenation. But it's not to say it's going to be easy and all the problems are solved. You are just moving from high school to college now with this person. And no amount of their resistance is going to prevent that from happening. In fact, they're putting down their resistance in light of the fact that the time has come, and there's no denying something. You cannot deny a thing whose time has come. Okay. This person's going to be moving towards you with the Chariot Cancer card, and they have had to go apart from you, and you have had to go apart from them because that was necessary for your spiritual development and personal growth. There are a lot of lessons that you need to learn outside of this union, as is the case in all soulmate twin flame unions. There are things that you need to learn, unfortunately, very hard lessons that you would not be able to learn in the perfection of a perfect union. It's kind of like when we come from heaven to earth. We come here, it is said, so that we can learn in an imperfect environment. Well, same thing when we separate from our soulmates, or when we delay in coming together with our soulmates, is we need to learn in an imperfect environment and in imperfect relationships. But now, with the Wheel of Fortune here, another major arcana, several major arcana here, the time has come. In divine timing, you've been patient and you've waited, and now things are going to pick up pace, move faster, and more quickly you're going to see this coming together. The wrapping up of the lesson, the final test has been passed, and a reunion is at hand with the blossoming of passion and love. It might be led by passion and love, but whatever it is that initially brings you back together, it was meant to happen, because we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again, soulmate from a past life card. This is someone from your past returning to your life, or someone from a past life. And underneath that we have the Ten of Coins, which is talking about a stable, happy family, having a home together, a marriage together, having, a large extended family, being spiritually supported by those loved ones and guides on the other side. This is a stable and loving union. And then beneath that we've got the Judgment card, which says that the wake-up call has occurred, it's happened, and you are being asked to rise to the occasion. That this is what you've always wanted, so, take it, expect it, and be available for it, because you deserve it. And we've got the Knight of Coins coming in, saying that this has been a long journey. It's been a long time coming for you all to take this commitment to the next level. If you've been in separation, it's been a long time since you've heard from this person, and that has caused you, some unhappiness. But again, on some level, you've always known this person was your soulmate, and that the decision would go in your favor. And that's what we're seeing here now with this reading. So if there was a decision, the Lovers can talk about that. Lovers is a Gemini energy card. The decision, whether it be between you and another person or many other people or no other people, was always about this emperor, this tyrannical egotist, versus his inner child. And the emperor lost, because we have a lot of signs from the universe that say that this is meant to be, and that, like it or not, ready or not, here it comes. Okay, let's see what the romance angels have to say about this, and I'll wrap up the reading. I like that reading. It's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of the movie The Fifth Element. If you've ever watched The Fifth Element, believe that Bruce Willis is a water sign, so I guess maybe that's why I'm making the correlation. Also, Mila Jovovich, she's a fire sign. But anyway, he realizes that he loves her and wants her from the very beginning, right? He says something to that effect at the beginning of the movie. But it takes, 3 seconds before the entire world is destroyed before he finally ekes it out that he loves her. And I always just think, typical. The world has to end. Total destruction, total tower moment of tower moments for somebody to own up to their feelings. Especially if they're a really macho type individual. Or just egotistical, because egotism shows up in many forms. Even nicey type individuals can be the most egotistical people you've ever met. All ego is a false mask. Let's see here. Romance angels, what can you add to this? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So everything you've been through, it might be hard to have faith, but if you're showing up as the Queen of Water, you know in your heart of hearts that this is the truth that I'm speaking to you. You know that this person is coming around, and that they have been battling within themselves. Even the Lover's card talks about a battle within, a divide within you that you need to heal. So trust that it is healing. And have faith so that, you don't block this reading from happening if this is resonating with you. Anything else, Spirit? Forgiving and learning. Definitely going to be some forgiving needing to go on. This person is going to probably need to forgive themselves once they wake up from their illusion. They're already waking up, but they're going to continue to wake up for a long time, and that's going to require them to learn from their mistakes. So you're not going to be able just to say, "Oh, we've graduated, so now we don't have to study anymore," so to speak, to use the school analogy. No, you still have to prepare. You still have to prepare for the next step, the next level. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there might be some past life issues that you two were working out in this first cycle of your connection together. And so release it. Release the past. Free yourself from it. It's time to take control of your life. So if you've got a lot of hurt feelings towards this person, they really showed up in a nasty energy at the start of the reading. Forgive them for yourself, if not for them, so this can free you up to receive the more positive blessings that are coming in with this reading. And and all the beauty and love that this person is trying to give to you, but they're just really shy and vulnerable and afraid at this time. It's time to take back control of your life, and a way that you do that is by forgiving and trusting. One more card here. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. So if this person's inner child is playful, like I said at the beginning of the reading, they've been maybe manifesting or expressing that playfulness in a negative way by playing, playing with people's hearts, maybe. Redirect that playful energy into each other. Lighten up, laugh, have fun. When you reconcile, if you're apart or if you're just moving to this new level but you're together, you want to have a more playful approach with one another. This person has a playful side to them. It's like an errant child. If you've ever babysat or you have children, if you've got a rambunctious child, if you don't occupy it with harmless activities that they find fun to keep them occupied, then they're going to get in trouble. I think there's always going to be an aspect to this person that potentially could get in trouble if they're not occupying their time in a healthy way. All right, vacation. Somebody needs a vacation. So a vacation will restore your energy, help you to have fun. Maybe that's the way that you guys can have fun. Maybe you can go on vacations together. And this is a way to occupy your time and stay out of trouble. It's something you can do together and enjoy yourselves without without it backfiring in any kind of way. Maybe if you've been apart, this has been a vacation from each other, so that you could rejuvenate and come back stronger into the connection to have more to offer it. Raising your standards. You need to raise your standards to that level that all children of God deserve. So don't take any BS from this person. Again, the Queen of Cups is somebody that needs to be more discriminating. In other words, she needs to use her head more. She needs to be more picky and particular with what she'll tolerate, because she's such a kind-hearted person. It's easy for people to think they can take advantage of her. So keep your standards high and express them and assert them in a loving way. People are afraid that they speak their truth and the person of interest won't like them anymore. But if that's the case, then they're not the right one for you. You should always be able to speak your truth. Financial flow. So we've got financial flow here. There's an increase in financial abundance, material abundance coming in. And visualization. And if you don't believe in that, visualize. Visualize, visualize, visualize. In this way, using your imagination and feeling the feelings of what it would be like to have the things that you want are productive ways to use your imagination. A negative way to use your imagination is to worry. And we already saw the romance angel said to trust. Trust is the opposite of worry. And the positive way to use your imagination is to visualize and picture the things that you want. So you don't have to spend all day daydreaming, but you can picture in your mind the scenarios that you want to see play out in your life, this vacation that you want to take, this ability to assert yourself in healthy ways with this person so that you can have a healthy, equal give and take relationship with mutual love, mutual respect, more money so you can go on this vacation. And so if this person is coming out of a time of 5 of coins that we saw where their money isn't the greatest right now, if they've had financial losses for whatever reason, or you can create more abundance through visualization. Let's see, is there anything else here? I haven't used the Angel Answers cards in a while, so I'll just pull something from here. Angel Answers. What else can you tell us? Wait. I would never tell anybody to wait on anybody else, but I believe the intuitive individual that you are reading from this reading, that you will know, how to apply this message. And I feel like these are the next ones that should come out. So wait, let go. So what let go and wait means, they're not contradictions. Letting go of the outcome or how it's going to happen. Things are not cooperating today. So letting go of your sort of your worry and your controllingness towards the situation while you wait and visualize. Also, while you meditate, because meditation brings answers. So sitting in silence, tuning into your inner voice, and receiving, whatever inclinations or thoughts or feelings that help to guide you on this journey with this person, and accepting those insights and applying them and helping them, chart your course forward. You will see that within the next few months that you will begin to reconnect or move to the level that you want to be at with this person. All right, thank you very much for tuning in to the Oracle Dragon. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the bell button below if you want to get alerts to when I upload a new video, and have a good night.